In this segment, we're going to talk about what you eat, the foods you buy for your kids on a daily basis, and how these foods, snacks, and drinks have the potential to give them either a healthy smile or cause serious problems. First, let's look at the things we drink and what these drinks have in them. It is very important to realize that every time you drink or eat, your teeth are attacked by acid. Remember the bacteria we talked about in the first chapter? When these bacteria come in contact with food or drinks, they release acid. Your teeth are under an acid attack for 20 minutes every time you eat or drink. Acid in your mouth. Doesn't sound very healthy, does it? Remember that fact because we are going to talk about it a little later on. But first, let's talk about drinks. The first drink I'd like to look at is pop or soda. We all like it. It tastes good. But is it good for us? Unfortunately not. The bottom line is this: kids who drink pop every day have more cavities than kids who do not. Do you read your drink labels? If not, start. If sugar or syrup is the first ingredient on the label, then the food or drink is high in sugar and you should seriously think about choosing something else. There are other important things to remember when consuming drinks that contain sugar, and that's how quickly you drink them. Remember I told you how teeth are attacked by acid for 20 minutes every time they come in contact with foods and sugary drinks? Well, if you give your child a sippy cup filled with juice, pop, or sweet tea, they will use that sippy cup either all morning, all afternoon, or all day. So what is happening in your child's mouth? The teeth are being attacked by acid all day because of what you've put in their bottle. I'm not saying don't give them juice or pop at all, but only give it to them at breakfast time, lunchtime, or at dinner time. So the teeth are only attacked by acid at those 3 specific times instead of the whole day. Between meals, give them water. Energy drinks or sports drinks can cause more harm to your teeth than pop. You would think that a sports drink or energy drink would be good for you, but they have hidden dangers. Let's look for a moment at chemically eroded teeth or teeth that have worn away from outside acid attacks. Remember, it's acid produced by the bacteria in your mouth that destroys and eats through teeth, causing cavities. I want to look one more time at reading labels. The bad acid here is citric. There are many products that will have citric acid. It will definitely benefit you and your children if you take just a few seconds to read the ingredients of what you are about to feed them in their food and drinks. And this is why. These are 2 front teeth that have almost all of the enamel removed by some type of chemical erosion. Now that the protective enamel is gone, the dentin or the second layer of the tooth will rapidly be destroyed, wearing the tooth right down to the gum line. The enamel of your tooth is designed to protect it. It's its first line of defense. It's its protective shell. Think of it like an M&M. Once you break through the outer shell, everything starts to fall apart or melt away. Remember, teeth never ever decay from the inside out. It's always from the outside in. The brown areas here are full-blown decay or cavities caused by sugar and acid coating the teeth. And this is what happens if the cavities are not stopped. These teeth are completely rotted off. The holes in the middle of each tooth are where the nerves used to be. Remember that each of these teeth has the potential to cause this child a toothache. There is hardly any way this child can possibly escape having multiple toothaches and abscesses or infections. The overall harm is and can be dangerous. We know you want the best for your children, and a proper diet of healthy drinks and foods are a huge part of their dental health and overall health. Next, let's look at some of the food and snack choices. Again, if sugar or syrup is the first ingredient on the food label, then the food is high in sugar. Look for sugars listed on the labels. Sugars might be listed as sugar, syrup, or words ending in OSE, such as sucrose, fructose, or dextrose. The way to protect you and your child's teeth is through choosing foods with very little sugar or starch. The most nutritious and healthy choices are fruits like grapes, apples, and pears, and vegetables like carrots, celery, and cucumbers. Try to eat a rainbow of fruits and vegetables to get all the nutrients your body needs. Other good snacks are plain popcorn, nuts, low-fat cheese, and yogurt. Be aware of the next group of foods. They may appear nutritious, but they have hidden fats, starches, and sugars that stick to the teeth and can cause cavities. These snacks are crackers, pretzels, bagels, dry cereals, and dried fruits. If you take your tongue and run it over your back teeth, you'll feel the humps, bumps, and grooves of your teeth. These are the little crevices that crackers and cereals like to stick into. Once in these grooves, the acid production starts, and that can lead to cavities. The last tip I'd like to leave you with is this. If you cannot brush after a meal, swish out your mouth with water. Chew juicy, crunchy fruits or vegetables, or chew sugar-free gum. All help stop the acid attack and stimulate saliva in your mouth. Chewing sugar-free gum for 20 minutes after eating or drinking can reduce cavities by up to 40%. Remember, you make the final decision of what goes in the grocery cart. Make the smart choices and give your children the chance they deserve to have a lifetime of healthy smiles. And that will truly give your child a head start.